Happy Monday, everybody. How are you doing? It is spring. I've seen three blossom trees in the most beautiful private road I was just teaching now. And I love seeing blossom. Oh, it's the best bit about spring. Sun's not quite out, but I can hear loads of birds, and it's a reminder that change is in the air. So, last week I took a leap of faith. Very late on a Sunday night, I agreed to say yes to something that scared the living pants off me. And since then, it's been really interesting because it's been like an investment in myself. It's involved quite a lot of money, actually, which I don't have at the moment. And I've committed to it because I know that I'm committing to myself in a way I never have before. And this really reminds me of the concept of believing something before we see it, how important it is to believe first and then we see. That's the law of attraction. That's how we somehow co-create with the universe by putting faith forward. And this also relates to my what do you call it when you do your not intention, but when I do my vibration setting in the morning. So I did a vibration setting from the start of New Year, which was for all of my cells to vibrate to living magically. And oh my goodness, that started to happen. Then I started a new one 4 or so weeks ago, which I'm going to keep private for now because it's very, very personal to me. But it really does take about 4 to 6 weeks before you start to see the results. And what I will say is that it really works, and try it if you haven't already. So I have a vision board at home, and at the top of that vision board I have the words "beyond my wildest dreams." And this relates again to this believing before we see something, because I go past it every so often. I'm like, beyond my wildest dreams, what's that? Like, what does that mean in my work life? What does that mean in my personal life? What does that mean in my relationship with my child or my partner or my family, for example? And I kind of contemplate that every time I walk past it and I see it. And yesterday I had an experience, like it was Mother's Day, and I had a lovely surprise from my daughter that I didn't expect, and it just really warmed my heart. That there's been a lot of clearing space for the new recently, but not really seeing the shoots of growth. And that's why I've been so excited about spring, because, you have to trust that underneath the soil, before anything pops up, there's a load of germinating going on. Lots of things are happening. And will we keep focusing on the problem, we keep focusing on what's not right and what the other person needs to understand, or what we don't seem to get past, then we keep staying stuck in that loop. And when you create space, which is what we've been doing in the yoga, you create the space for everyone to take responsibility for themselves instead of each other. And this is so important. Take responsibility for yourself. It is the greatest gift you can give anyone else. How do you feel? What do you want? What feels right for you? Own that. And then you set everybody free, including yourself. So back to living magically. Last night I had the most amazing experience, beyond my wildest dreams. It was incredibly simple. It was just really simple and magical. I was at a gong bath and I was flying in bliss, and it was just an experience that for me was beyond my wildest dreams. It was beautiful, and it was a reminder that what I'm calling forward is actually happening, and to trust that and to live it. And, just going back to this whole sort of being pushed off the edge, I know we all know the story of, the angels standing at the edge of the cliff, or the birds standing at the edge of the cliff, and God saying, come on, spread your wings, fly. And they say, no, I'm too scared, I can't. And come on, fly. Encouragement, and then push them, and they flew. And that's how I felt Sunday, especially when I know I need a new computer and I need a new car, and that money's not there at the moment, but I trust I'm moving into it. So I hope this inspires you this week to take a leap of faith in your own life, to take responsibility for how you feel, what you want, to trust that you can create that by welcoming it in and working with it as a probability, like not getting too caught up in the details, just being open to contemplating what these changes might mean in your life without getting specifically hooked on who, what, where or when. That's really important. And in yoga, we're going to be doing lots of space making. We've been doing a lot of core strengthening the last few weeks so that we can root down to shoot up. Now we're expanding into that fullness that we've created. So I hope to see you there. And if you are in Woodingdean and want to try our Wednesday class, 7:30 till 9, come along. But you must like cats because I have a cat. If you're allergic, don't come. See you tonight, Monday, 6:15 to 7:15 or 7:30 till 9 at St. Augustine's. Lots of love, my friends. It's a long one today, but I hope it inspires you. Mwah. Lots of love.